I hear you. I mean, what about South Park? Those kids are still in like fourth grade, right?
Yeah. I
It's a
mean, it's not a
long,
surprise they're still in fourth grade. Let's be
yeah.
honest.
They got held back.
They held back a
Um,
lot.
good times, good times. That's probably another clip will make people mad there.
Good.
Corona, what about you?
I started Final Fantasy 16. I touched on that earlier. It's really fun. A lot of F words that surprised me. Trying to be family friendly in my content, and then I played the M-rated Final Fantasy game, so it was like, oh, okay. But yeah, that's been fun. I did not expect the story to be like, holy crap, what is happening to that little kid right at the beginning? But I watched that cutscene at the beginning, and then I've been messing with just random games on the Switch too. Still, Fortnite, the mouse controls are still kind of bugging me. I want them to be better, and they're not quite there. And then messing with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, it's just like a whole different game on Switch too. It bothers me that I didn't play it this way first because I
Well,
played the OG release and I had fun with it, but I could have had more fun if I had waited.
is it true that it's a lot easier to catch shinies in this version because of how much there's a difference in certain
I'm
pop-ins?
not an expert on shiny hunting, but I caught a shiny Porygon 2 this morning on stream, and it was
Well,
during one of like the outbreaks where it's just a bunch of that Pokemon spawn.
yeah.
And I was like, okay, that was much easier than any other time I've attempted and failed because I think in my playthrough I've only seen maybe 4 shinies, but it's not something I go look for.
I didn't really know they were a thing till Sword and Shield, but apparently they've been around for years.
Yeah.
And I only ever caught some in Legends Arceus for the
Yep.
first
It
time.
was in that game. It was a lot easier to get them, and it was surprising. But they had to do something because the math for like the spawn rate of these things is crazy, and it's like a 1 in like several thousand or 100,000 chances for depending
Yeah.
on the Pokemon.
Yeah,
But
I don't know, as Robert asks, is it attached to frame rate? I'm guessing it's attached to some limit in the game that allows more to spawn because of there
yeah,
being extra power.
yeah, I think just the fact that there's more Pokemon on screen, it would lend to shiny spawning more easily.
Yeah.
You'll see them because there's just literally more Pokemon on screen, which doesn't make the world feel as empty because that was one of my biggest complaints is you get on a route, go from town A to town B, and you'll see some Pokemon, some trainers, but there wasn't a whole lot else. And it's like, well, why would I go explore if there's nothing like right here by the path? There's definitely nothing in that empty spot over there, you know?
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, better odds because more pools. That's
Yep.
exactly it. Right. If it's like 1 out of every 100, the fact that there's now like 200 appearing at a quicker rate than there would be. Yeah. Cool. I've been playing Switch 2 still. My PlayStation 5 has become my rewatch house device for now. But I've been playing Splatoon 3 a lot.
Dude,
It's
yeah,
great.
we need to get a game
Yeah,
in.
yeah, I suck at that game. It makes
Oh,
me
I do too.
I get my butt kicked so bad all the time in it. Still playing a lot of Mario Kart World, having a lot of fun online at night. Which Crown, I don't know what you're doing tonight if you want to play. I'm probably gonna have a stream on that, just people hanging out in game chat. That's a lot of fun. They did a patch recently to make it easier for people to join. Like if you're in a live party looking for versus or battle, you can join that easier as a friend versus
Oh, that's
having to
good.
just start a lobby of friends with CPU. So that's nice. Knockout Tour, they still don't allow that though, which I'm not sure why.
I think
Um,
it would be too easy to game Knockout Tour and
you,
like boost your rank because you could get a lobby with your friends and be like, all right, I'm gonna let you win this one and then I'll win the next one. You
yeah,
know.
but as my experience has gone in versus and battle, I want to hit my friends more.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. There's normies like us that want to play competitively. And then
and
there's the
screw their
I'll tell
friends
you,
over.
like if they allowed me to queue up Knockout Tour with friends, like and randoms, I would rather play it that way because it would be more fun to scream at my friends because of what some random dude did. But
Yeah.
that's just personal preference at that point.
Yeah. It's still fun to do Knockout Tour with like a bunch of friends in CPU and hard mode.
Mhm.
Like that's
It's my
still
favorite mode, honestly.
yeah.
Like I didn't know Mario Kart could have a battle royale, but here we are.
Yeah. So that's been a blast. And then the other 2 games I've really been playing, I'm still playing Rune Factory, Guardians of Azima. That's fun, Scrag. Again, I know you were interested in it. I've not played any other Rune Factory game, but I'm having a good time. My villages are bigger. Everything is opening up. That's good. And I just started Raidou Remastered, the Soulless Mystery of the Soulless Army, which is that Atlas remake from PS2. Which
Oh,
I
Double
yeah
Summoner Raidou. Gotcha.
yeah. So this one's called Raidou Remastered, Mystery of the Soulless Army. But yeah, Devil Summoner Raidou. It's pretty cool. I've never played Persona or Shin Megami Tensei, and I'm really enjoying the like capture creature mechanics that help you with battles and they help you in the detective parts. It's a lot of combat, a lot of interesting mechanics. I put like almost 3 hours in it last night for the first time playing it while I was kind of just laying around, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna keep playing this game. It's yeah, it Heck, I'm flabbergasted that it's a PS2 game, but I'm guessing Scragga was a very popular PS2 cult hit from Atlas. It seems like for them to bring it back, right?
Yeah, but not here.
Yeah, say not here.
Not here.
It's very
Okay.
famous in the Shin Megami Tensei like fan stuff, but like in terms of like people knowing what it is, like I'm sure you've heard of like Nocturne or like Persona, but you would have almost never heard of Raidou before.
I did not until they showed it at the Switch 2 reveal, and I was like, "Oh, it's a game coming out early. I'll get it." So
I considered getting it on Steam, but like I don't know. I'm saving up. I don't think I can. I'll wait for a sale.
Yeah, I'm sure it will go on sale eventually. Obviously, most games do, but well, cool. Well, yeah. So, Jens, Scrag, Chrono, where can people find you?
Find me on Twitch, X, basically everywhere people are usually consuming content. Chrono 32123. We got to get those numbers out. The rebrand is coming.
There you go. There you go. Scrag.
Just find me here. I'm just here to start fights. It's cool.
I
Just
think
a bash.
everything you said
Kingdom
about
Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts 3 was 100% accurate. So,
I'll not stand for this, and that's why
yeah.
I'm sitting down.
There you go. You can find me at Mark J. Liberto everywhere. And like I said earlier, Chrono, we'll be playing some Splatoon and Mario Kart tonight on Twitch. Yeah, it was a good show, guys.